Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the Deliberate Millionaire Stream. How are you doing? I am Rosemary Nonny Knight. I am the prosperity minister and the business coach to ambitious spiritual people who are absolutely determined to thrive, to prosper, and to make at least six figures whilst living in line with their purpose. You are meant to live a free, a fulfilled, a financially abundant, love drenched life. That is your true design if you will claim it. Okay. If you will claim it, one of the things I help clients do is leave behind the pain, the limiting beliefs of the past so that you can rise victorious in your true design life. If you will claim it. Okay. And all of these live streams, everything that I put on the pages and everywhere, it's all to support you in making the decision to claim the life that you desire, to make at least six figures whilst living in line with your purpose. Okay, I know I am chosen. Somebody just said those words to me and it really sparked something inside of me. But before we talk about that, we are going to sing our affirmation for the week. I come out on top. I'm a champion. I rise. Say hello wherever you're streaming in from. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Even if you're listening to the recording of something somewhere, tell me where you are. I want to know. Okay. Now remember, our affirmation is I come out on top. I'm a champion. I rise. Okay. Begin. I come out on top. I'm a champion. 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 I rise. I rise. I rise. I rise. I come out on top. I'm a champion. I rise, I rise, I rise, I rise, I come out on top, I'm a champion. And that is our affirmation. Very abrupt end there. That is our affirmation for the week. I come out on top, I am a champion. Okay, someone just said the words to me. I was doing a client call, and this client said, I know I am chosen. I know I am chosen. And as I said, it was like, oh my gosh, I don't know why it really impacted me, but I thought I really want to talk to you guys about this because most of you know that you are chosen to do a specific thing, to deliver a specific message, to be a source of transformation for a specific set of people. You know it. You know it to the core of your being. Now, a lot of you, unfortunately, are not fully embracing this chosenness because even the saying of it, I still remember when I was, I think, a late teen, early 20s, saying to a friend of mine that I just know that I am meant to make a difference to a lot of people. I know that I'm chosen for great things. And even in that time, I still remember saying this to the friend, and the friend looking at me kind of, maybe you're a little bit full of yourself, Rosemary. Maybe you, and me thinking this too. And for some of you, you do think that. You think it makes you proud to admit that you know that you are chosen for a specific work to a specific people at this specific time. And yet, I want to encourage you to tap back into that deep sense inside of you of being chosen and to own it fully. Stop thinking of it as pride. Stop wondering who will listen to me, who even wants to hear what I have to say. Enough of that small thinking. I did this for years and it delayed my living in my purpose because I kept thinking that I'm too proud to be chosen. I am too, the fact that I knew that I was chosen was supposed to be it's some kind of slur against me because everybody, and this is it, when you compare yourself to other people, and that was what I was doing. I was comparing myself to everybody else that seemed to stand on the stage, particularly at church. They'd stand on the stage and talk about how they didn't even know that the divine was ever going to use them. And, they were so humble sounding. And there I am sitting in the crowd thinking, but I know I'm chosen. So maybe because I know I'm chosen, it's because I'm too proud. And so I will never actually get to do the work that I'm called to do. The problem with that thinking for me was that I was waiting for somebody else to tell me that, yes, you are chosen. Let me give you a platform. Let me tell you exactly what to do. Let me give you an audience. And now you can go forward. That is ultimately what I was doing. And that is what some of y'all are doing. Whilst you're busy telling yourself that maybe it's because I'm too proud, you're not actually taking the relevant steps required to live in your purpose, because you're busy trying to appease the divine, you think, or you're trying to wonder if you are good enough, or wonder if you are humble enough. Enough. Let us stop playing this game with our own life. I know I am chosen. I want you to affirm that to yourself right now. I know I am chosen. I know I am chosen. And can I say that you are the one that needs to do the choosing? I know you're waiting for some kind of somebody somewhere, or even you might say to yourself, I'm waiting for the divine to open all the doors, to give me the platform, to this, that, the other, and blah, 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 blah. And then I will know for sure that I am chosen. Nonsense. The divine is waiting for you to finally choose yourself. How much longer will you wait before you finally choose yourself? Before you finally start doing what is necessary to live a chosen life? There are people that you are specifically called to, that you have a specific message for. But most of y'all are using, and this is something else that came out of this client call, was that she was using her voice to try to save people who did not ask her to save them. That is what some of y'all are doing. A lot of your energy is spent in other people's dramas, with you trying to change them, to save them, to help them, to enable them, to do whatever them. But they are not the people you're actually called to. But you're allowing fear and a lack of self-confidence to dictate that you keep playing with the small little people around you who have not chosen change, instead of going after the ones who are waiting to hear from you. And you're making your life even harder by doing that, because you then interpret these people around you right now, their reaction to what you're trying to tell them as some kind of indication as to whether you are chosen or not chosen. It's nonsense. Because then you start to feel belittled, you start to feel disrespected, you start to feel as if, well, nobody actually wants to hear what I have to say. Because you're trying to share it with people who have not asked you for help. You're trying to save those who are not asking to be saved, okay? You are not called to every single soul out there. Yes, you are chosen, but not for everyone. You need to actively, very deliberately find your people, okay? Because you are leader. You can't keep waiting for somebody else to give you a platform, or for somebody else to approve of you, or for somebody else to validate you. You validate yourself. It is not pride to admit, I know I am chosen. I know I am chosen. Okay, great. Now that you've admitted it, it's time to start taking action. It's like if you're working with me as a client and we're building out a business around your choosing, or around your choosing, around your purpose, then the things I would be asking you to do is, one, communicate every single day your message. Again, this is an area where people are waiting to get the message exactly perfect, to waiting to be sure of exactly what they need to say, because if I make a mistake, everybody's going to hear me make that mistake, and nobody's ever going to want to work with me ever again, and the life of the world is going to end. And so let's not even begin at all until I get everything perfect. Except the thing is this: the way your message gets clearer is by delivering whatever you have today. As you deliver what you have today, it comes out, it feels good, it feels bad, it gets a good reception, it doesn't get a good reception, you test, you tweak, you pivot a little bit. It's like, I remember one of my coaches saying to me, you kind of have to get rid of the layers of nonsense in order for you to get to the good stuff. But people are wanting to get to the good stuff without going through the layers of nonsense. But you don't understand that that's part of the journey. The journey of clarifying your message is that you start communicating whatever you have to say today. Whatever you have to say today. It's like, I have this, I know I am chosen. That was the beginning of this whole conversation that I'm having with you right here. And then I sat with the divine and said, okay, so why is this prompting me? What else can I say about it? Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just come on here and just start riffing on whatever is inside of me. based on whatever is inspiring me. And you can do that. The thing about most of y'all listening into me is that you guys, you like to talk when you're not doing it for your business. When you're doing it for your business, then suddenly it's like, I don't have anything to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what anybody wants to hear from me. I'm not sure anybody wants to hear what I have to say. When really, you are somebody with a lot of words. You are somebody that has a lot to say. You know it. You know you do. You just get scared and you keep allowing that fear to define you. The thing is that the fear gets bigger the more you keep reacting to it instead of acting despite the fear. When you act despite the fear gets smaller. I'm not saying that the fear never it goes away completely, because I sometimes, if I, okay, right now I'm not really afraid because I'm so used to doing this stuff. But there are times when coming up to do a live stream, to do an event, to even coach a client, there's a part of me that feels, oh my God, maybe today is the day that I'm going to lose it. Today is the day that everything goes wrong. But then I get a choice. I get a choice because I live life deliberately, just as I invite you to as well. I live life deliberately. So then I get to deliberately choose, will I listen to the voice of fear or will I listen to the voice of love? The voice of love reminds me that I have a message, that I am chosen, and that there are specific people that I'm chosen for that need to hear what I have to say. And that can sound proud. It can sound like you're a narcissist. It can sound like, oh, you're just too full of yourself. How dare you think that people want to hear from you? Yeah, well, I get the choice to listen to that crazy voice inside of me, or to decide, regardless of what the crazy voice is saying, this is my truth. I know I am chosen to do this work. I know I am chosen. And so I'm going to choose myself and I'm going to show up. I'm not going to compare myself to anybody else. I don't have to sound like anybody else. I don't have to do things like anybody else. I don't have to go as fast as anybody else. I don't have to go as slow as anybody else. And that can be quite difficult in this social media world, because it's so easy to look at what everybody else is doing and somehow compare yourself, and usually compare yourself unfavorably to them, even though there's a part of you that thinks, but I can do that so much better than they are doing it. I can do that so much better than they are doing it. If I could say that, I can do that. And yet, are you though? Are you though? Comparing never makes you feel that much better. It's particularly if it just doesn't make you feel better. So don't do it anymore. There's a message inside of you. There is a voice that needs to come through you. There is a story that needs to be told by you. There is stuff that is inside of you that is seeking to be unleashed. There's the divine, in fact, is within you, wanting to express through you, if you will choose yourself. Again, affirm with me. I know I am chosen. I know I am chosen. Come on, say it. I know I am chosen. Say it, say it, say it. I know I am chosen. And then feel the feelings around that. I know I'm chosen. I know I am chosen. Is there a part of you that thinks, oh, no, I don't know that I'm chosen, really? In which case, that needs to be cleared. That needs to be healed. It's like that was what I was doing with a client today, was healing that part of her that felt as if I felt quite anxious when she tried to put her message out there. So worried that she would say the wrong thing and everybody would hate her, because it had happened when she was a child, where she said something and then everybody attacked her. And so we had to heal that part of her. For you too, maybe you need to heal a part of you that is worried that by even admitting that I'm chosen, good, good, good. I know I am chosen. I know I'm chosen. Come on, people, type it out there. Yes. Yes, Kathy. Yes, hipster vibe. Yes, I know I am chosen. Maybe there's a part of you that needs to heal. That once you did speak up, you did say the message, and it was rejected, or you said it to the wrong people, the people you were not called to serve. And so they didn't receive it well. And so to this day, you feel anxious every time you try to communicate. We need to get over that stuff. You can heal. You can heal. Come and do a private session with me. We will heal you, okay? You can heal, okay? Communicate. As I said, the 3 things, I say this all the time, but I say it to you again. Communicate every day. Tell people your message. Start with the nonsensical. Well, it's never nonsensical, okay? I look at some of the things that I used to write when I was 10 years ago, when I just started. Yes, it didn't go to the same amount of depth as I go now, but still, I can see that I was still saying the same stuff 10 years ago that I'm saying now. I probably was still saying the same stuff when I was 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, leading my fellow students in spiritual stuff. But now the message is more refined because I've continued to deliver, continue to say, continue to speak it. And then it gets more and more refined. And on days, some days I still get it wrong. But I will not let my fear determine my life. I will not let my fear determine my life. I will not let fear determine my life. I know I am chosen. Affirm it again with me. I know I am chosen. Communicate, capture, start building that audience around what you're saying, around what you're doing. Capture people into your world. Start with your social media, okay? But don't stop there. Build a mailing list. Okay, build a mailing list. This is practical stuff that needs to be done. So yes, you know you're chosen, but now you also need to very practically prove to yourself that you know you're chosen. Come on now. Yeah? So communicate, capture, start building a list, start building an audience. Start building an audience. It's not enough to know this. We need to actually start. Part of your faith, that whole saying, faith without works, it's dead. It's dead. You can talk. I know I'm chosen, but then never do anything to show that you know you're chosen. And it's a lie then. Don't make a liar of yourself. Honor yourself by starting to do the practical things as well. If you haven't got a copy of my 6-Figure Spiritual Business book, get it. The link is in my bio, or it's the link is around this video right now, depending on where you're listening to this. I know I'm chosen. Communicate. Start putting that message out there, no matter how unrefined it is to start with. It's like I've started doing a podcast on Spotify. It is the most unrefined, unedited thing ever, because literally it is the recording of these things that I'm doing right here. And I suddenly thought, you know what? I could wait until I produce it properly, get somebody to produce it, get somebody to create this and create the other and make it like that. And then I suddenly thought, Rosemary, this is not the way you do things. When you get an idea, when you're inspired to do something, you just freaking do it. And so, yes, unrefined though your communication can be in the beginning, start there. It doesn't improve until you start where you are. So communicate, capture. I will not let fear determine my life. I am chosen. Yes. So yes, Kathy. Yes. Okay. So communicate, capture. Start building that list. Start building a list of people who are interested in what you have to offer. And then start closing. When I say closing, you have no control over whether somebody buys up from you or not, but you do have complete control over whether you invite them to buy something from you or not. Whether you put a package around your message. Yes, you know you are chosen. But if you're going to live profitably in your purpose, in that choosing that you're choosing, you need to put a package around it. You need to build something around it. And so that you can then start offering something for sale, be it a book, be it a program, be it a course, a class, be it a one-on-one coaching, be it motivational speaking. Put something around it and put a price on it, my loves. This sometimes is where spiritual people get a bit shaky. It's easy to talk about knowing I'm chosen. It's something else to then put a price on it and allow yourself to profitably live in your purpose. You are allowed to profitably live in your purpose. So knowing that you're chosen, let's do the practical things to move forward as well. I know I am chosen. Own it. Own it afresh. I don't care what anybody may have said to you. In fact, I feel as if somebody listening to me, someone may have belittled your calling. You may have said it to them and they made you feel small. They made you feel like you're too proud. They made you feel like you're too big for your boots. And you've taken that on board. I know in this 10-year journey of mine, there have been times when people have said things on social media. And with hindsight, I've looked back and realized that at that moment, I pulled back. One of you, that has happened to you. Well, it's time to get back into the fray, honey. Get back in. That person that said anything, are they even doing anything useful with their life? Do they even know you really? Do you even know them now? Come on, even if it was a loved one who said something hurtful to you, come on. It's time for us to heal and let that stuff go. Let that stuff go. Yes, in real life, okay? Let that stuff go and show up. Show up. Yes, you know you are chosen. Now get out into the marketplace and choose yourself daily, and choose to serve those you are called to serve. Stop just trying to serve those that you're not called to serve and then taking their words to heart and making it mean something about you. You're not called to save every single soul. So not everybody's going to like you or get you. That's okay. Own it. Stop looking for validation out there. You and the divine are enough. You and the divine are enough. Now validate yourself. Now rise up. Now get out there. Communicate, capture, close. Communicate, capture, close. Communicate, capture, close. You want my help? You want my help with this? Then get on my list. Get a copy of my book, The Spiritual Business Book, 6-Figure Spiritual Business Book. Get a copy of it. Come onto my list. I will invite you to various things where you can work with me personally to actually go from I know I'm chosen to actually choosing yourself and being profitable at it. Because it is your birthright to live free, to live fulfilled, to live financially abundant, and to live a love-drenched life. If you will claim it, if you will claim it, I can help you if you are ready. Now affirm again. I know I am chosen. It doesn't make me proud to say this. It's not humility for me to pretend that I'm not chosen. I know I am chosen. Then heal whatever blocks you. Anything that tells you that it is a lie, that you are not chosen, that you should play small, that you should not put your message out there until it's perfect. That all of that is lies. Lies from the pit of hell. If I believed in the pit of hell, but lies. Stop listening to them. Fear does not get to determine your life. Yeah. Give me your list. Yeah, get a copy of the book, then you'll get on the list. As soon as you get a copy of the book, you'll start hearing from me. Get a copy of the book. The link is in my bio. So yes, I've already said about taking deliberate action, just making sure I said everything that I wanted to say today. But I just want to end with you. Please, please, please stop playing small. Stop demeaning your own purpose. Honor yourself, please. Honor yourself, please. Don't wait for somebody else to honor you. Honor yourself. Stop building your own audience. Stop waiting for somebody else to tell you you're now approved of. You are. Connect even more deeply with the divine. Let the divine be your source of strength and wisdom and courage and boldness. And you get out there into the marketplace and choose yourself time and time again, and choose the people that you're called to serve as well. It will fulfill you. There's something about coming out of, it's like whenever I finish working with a client, the feeling inside of me, you want it. You want that feeling, that knowing that you are on path, that the work you have done has changed someone's life. You want that feeling. And it starts with you fully admitting to yourself, I know I'm chosen and I'm going to choose myself, and I'm going to get out there and I'm going to share my message with anyone and everyone that wants to hear it. And those that come, I will help them. Come on now. I know I am chosen. I know I am chosen. I know I am chosen. Okay, my honeys. I'm going to go off and do my things with my family this evening. Just keep affirming that to yourself. You've heard the 3 things that need to be done. Communicate, capture, close. You want it broken down even more, get a copy of the book. The link is in my bio, the 6-Figure Spiritual Business Book. Or the link is around this video if you're listening to anywhere I can put a link. Okay. Until the next time, my loves, know this. You are chosen. You are chosen. Until the next time, much amazing love. Go forth and prosper. You are chosen. Woo! Choose yourself, my loves.